Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Habitual Line Crosser, and today we have another mail call. But I do have, in the spirit of transparency, I will tell you this will most likely be my last mail call, at least for a little while. Still figuring out some details. I don't want to go too far into it, but I had to close down the P.O Box for the time being. But I understood that I closed that rather abruptly, and some of you had sent stuff. A lot of you had sent stuff, and I do want to make sure that you get my time and attention for this. Also, with that, guys, this entire channel has grown so exponentially fast, and I am humbled and honored that I can continue to make so many of you laugh. It's been a whirlwind experience. I never in a million years thought that I would be where I'm at now, meeting the people that I've met, going on the Unsubscribed podcast, going on Time for Pie, and there's still a lot of opportunities in the future, and it's just because of the reception I have from you guys. It has made me so much hungrier to try and continue to produce things. And I have some ideas up here, and I have spent probably 50 hours going down the YouTube rabbit hole, figuring out things in my video editing program so that way I can really elevate my content to the next level. And a huge shout out to Eli Double Tap for all of his help with everything, cameras, lighting, everything. Eli has been a huge help. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this bad boy. First things first, we have a postcard right here. That's very nice. This is from Alex. HLC just wanted to reach out to you that I love your content, and getting notification of a new video of yours means that I know I'm going to have a great night. It got smudgy there, I'm sorry. A big thanks from a random stage electrician from Maine. Hey, thank you so much, Alex, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Again, you guys continue to just humble me. You are all absolutely amazing, and I'm so privileged, so honored to really be a part of it. You notice my new sound dampening. I forgot to introduce this. This is Fred the Fern. Fred will stay on my shelf here next to my YouTube plaque. Fred the Fern is going to be here no matter what. He will be here forever. That is Fred the Fern. And before any internet botanists come at me and say, that's not a fern, Fred identifies as a fern. I don't know exactly what Fred is, but he told me he's a fern. And that is Fred the Fern. Sorry. Continuing on. All right, we got one here. This one is just, it's an Amazon fulfillment center. Also, I reconfigured the whole room, did a lot of work. The wife did a ton of work, and I want you to know, you sons of bitches, I am still finding glitter penises in this room. There's glitter penises in the hallway that fell out of my vacuum. I don't know who you are, but I will find you. And I will send you the glitteriest of wieners out there, I promise you. Oh, yeah, baby. You got a, nope. F-22, would you intercept me? I'd intercept me. F-35, I am the smartest thing with wings that has ever existed. F-15, bobs and flares for cool guy points. F-14, danger zone. Iran still flies the F-14. From Chris. So Chris sent me the F-22 Raptor steel model kit. I will admit to you, Chris, I'm going to attempt to put this together. I had one of these for an SR-71, and let's just say I didn't successfully complete that build. It bent on me, and then it was beyond repair, beyond saving. So thank you so much, Chris. This one right here, Amazon Fulfillment Center. Oh, look at this pull to open. We're in the future now, baby. Looks like I got it all. From Matthew. Love your videos. Keep them up. Also sent a F-23 metal poster and model. I think the F-23 should have beaten the F-22. The YF-23? Nice. From Matthew. Hope you enjoy this model as much as we enjoy your videos. From Matthew. There's two of them in here. So we got ourselves the U2 Dragon Lady, the arch nemesis of our friend the Buff. And this one's like sealed up. Please don't be confetti wieners. I would really like to not have to clean up more confetti wieners. Although the gummies were delicious. The chocolate was a little lackluster. It's the SR-71, the bane of you have come back at me. Oh no. I'm going to succeed at it this time. That was all that was in there. Well, thank you so much. I really genuinely appreciate it. And now, hope and pray that I can put it together. All right, moving on. This one's got a little bit more girth to it. This is from Amazon. Okay, I know nothing of this story. It's a book. I'll show you in a second. We got a note A gift from Alex. Hello HLC, you have brought much joy and good humor. Given you seem to like your aircraft, here's a book about one you may not have, and flown on both sides of the Atlantic. Be glad it's not my dyslexic writing. From Alex, Harrier 809. I am trying in my spare time, like every time I travel somewhere, I take one of my books that you guys have sent me. The one that I got about all the different aircraft types, sitting on the back of the toilet, and I make sure not to bring my cell phone in there so I can read about it. Okay, so this is a work of aviation history. I will definitely have to check this out. Thank you so much. It's like you guys see my typos and stuff, and you're like, you have no idea how to speak. So we're going to send you literature. I believe is also Amazon Fulfillment Center, so hopefully we've got a note in here. It looks like we do. I sent the Su-47s. It is one of my favorite modern at the time foreign aircraft. What are your thoughts on dogfights of the future? TV show depiction of the F-22 versus the Su-47, both being 5th gen fighters. From Chris. I'm not familiar with dogfights of the future, and I may have to check that out because that sounds like something I'd be really into. Ooh, just making sure I didn't miss any more notes. I did it one time, and I feel ridiculous that I missed somebody's note. Like, you ever have like a shower thought, like you remember something you did embarrassing, and you have to like turn your head, you gotta like shy away from it? That's how I feel that I missed. Somebody took the time and effort and wrote me a note, and I think about the fact that I missed it on screen, and they were probably like, oh, and I just like, oh, I can't believe I did that. I feel so ridiculous. So I want to make sure that I double check for notes. What is this thing? Oh man, my favorite silica gel packet. Don't do that, kids. Don't do it. What is this? It's Molly. I see something Molly. I'm not sure what this. It's a Molly stocking. Is that what that is? Is that a Molly stocking? That's what it looks like to me. I got a fucking stocking for this year, boy. My wife is going to be like, that's not going up in our house. Too bad. I say too bad, but she runs the house, so that's fair. All right, moving on. This one is in a lot of styrofoam. Let's see here. It just says online seller, so maybe we got a note with it. This doesn't appear to be Amazon Fulfillment Center. Remember, kids, cut towards your stomach, just like I did. Well, I just went back and checked my recordings, and apparently my OBS and camera decided that they were going to stop recording. So when I was pulling that thing out of the styrofoam, that was a model of a YF-23. And then Jason sent me these big shields, like almost look like Captain America shields, but they're metal army signs. And you're going to see that part that did getting recorded right after this. Our SEAL, United States Army, and American Armed Forces, their lives for your freedom. I dig it. Yeah, I think I can make room. At least for a couple of these over here, maybe one or two. So this big gap right here, where's that? Right there, the big gap. I have a plan for that. But supporting that gap, I'm here for it. Well, thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate it, my dude. Look, guys, it was a very hard decision to take down the P.O Box. It wasn't taken lightly. It wasn't something that I just like willy-nilly, yeah, no problem. I put a lot of thought into it. It was not something I really wanted to do, but for some deeply personal reasons, I feel like I had to. It is nothing against any of you. You guys are all amazing and super supportive. But that being said, you know, I did have to take certain measures. I always want to be present. I've never wanted to be some distant creator somewhere that people can never get a hold of and can never interact with. I never wanted to lose sight of my humanity. I wanted to be present because even to this day, I still feel just like a regular guy. Like I don't feel any different. I don't feel like there's no way to say this that doesn't sound like I'm being a douchebag, but like an internet celebrity, I don't feel any different. I want to be humble because, I mean, you throw a stone in any direction, you have 100 people who think they're influencers, and they all think that they're way more important than they actually are. I always wanted to be that somebody who people could reach out to and people could talk to just like a regular guy, because I still feel like I'm a regular guy. And I never want to lose sight of that. And I also never want to lose sight of the fact that I wouldn't be where I'm at, and I wouldn't be experiencing this level of success and have these opportunities that I've had without all of you guys. And from the bottom of my heart, I can never thank you enough for that. I appreciate everything you guys send me, no matter how small or big. You guys continue to humble me. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. So as always, do not give in to the 22 a day. Every single one of you are amazing, and I will see you guys right here next time. Play me out.